over the time you hear real estate developers say, I own an estate. I'm about to launch an estate. Is it really true that what you're about to launch is an estate? Is it really true that what you own is an estate? In this video, I'm going to be talking about site and service. Let's know exactly what is site and service and know exactly what an estate is all about. So stick around, watch this video to the end, and you'll be glad you do. Remember, my name is Peter Twinnet from LekkiProperty.com. My job is to assist you with the right real estate investment information so that when you're making real estate investment decision, you need to make the right decision. So if you're ready, let's dive into the video. For a start, I want to let you know that this video is purely for educational purpose. All right, I'm not here to spite on any developer or say anything wrong about any developer. All right, so to our viewers, to our listeners, to our subscribers, you are welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Like I always say, this educational video will continue to come up so that you will be able to learn new things about real estate. So like I mentioned from the intro, we are talking about site and service. What is the difference between site and service and a full estate? All right, so that's exactly what I want to talk about in this video. So you might ask, what is site and service? Real estate site and service is preparing a land for an estate use. All right, but it's not going to have structures, buildings on it. Now let me explain it in this way, in a layman's way. All right, now let's say for instance you secure like 20 plus of land. All right, now you are not ready to set up an estate. An estate, remember, is comprises of buildings, structures right in the estate. All right, all you need to do for a site and service is get drainage, put infrastructures, have access road, have street light. Maybe you might decide to put electric poles and the rest. This is what they call site and service. So for some of our developers that sometimes when they launch an estate, they set up some of these things, they say, we own an estate, we own an estate. It is not an estate. It is a site and service, real estate site and service. What it simply means that you have prepared the ground for whoever that is buying into the project to build. You have prepared the estate or the site and service land to prepare it for whoever who is going to buy it, either for land banking purpose or maybe in the future the person will build on it. So sometimes the developer might not build on it, and that's one of the reasons why you see that sometimes when some developers set up an estate, after you put fence, put gatehouse, they will discharge or disappear. All right, that is site and service. It's not an estate. All right, so I've been able to do a lot of research to this. I've asked questions from CEOs of some of the top real estate companies, and I'm able to come to this very point. And that is one of the reasons why I decided to bring this video to you. All right, so that when next you're about to invest into an estate, if you want to build now, please ask questions. This estate I'm about to invest into, is it a site and service? Which simply means that once the developer is done fencing, putting some infrastructures, and then they will discharge or disappear and move to another location, or are they going to build right inside this estate? Ask these questions. It's very, very important. If you do, you will be able to decide whether you want to buy into site and service or you want to buy in an estate where they're going to build. So if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please use the opportunity. Click on the subscribe button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that when I post subsequent videos, educational ones like this and many others coming, you'll be among the first to be informed. So in some cases, some developers will begin with site and service, all right, in mind, all right, but as time goes on, they will decide, okay, we're going to build. All right, so we have some of our projects like that. Let me just mention to you one of our projects that the owner of the estate told us from the beginning that is site and service. But at the moment, they're working on building right in the estate. That is Itunu Residential Estate. In Itunu Residential Estate, from the day one we launched that estate, the owner of the estate, which is Veritasi, told us that it's a site and service, which simply means that it's going to put drainage, it's going to put street lights, it's going to put water connection, it's going to put electricity, it's going to put everything, getting it ready. So that once you are ready to build, you will come over there, they will show you have your own portion of land and they have been allocated to you, you start building or do whatever you want to do on that land. But at the moment, the company have decided, okay, because of the proximity or because of the location of this very project that is directly facing the Lekki Expressway, we are going to build. In fact, as a matter of fact, they have drawn the 3D out plan for their buildings. All right, they're going to have their block of terraces, they're going to have block of duplexes and bungalows right on it. Okay, at the moment I've not started marketing those structures. All right, so that's exactly what this company has told us from the beginning, and this is exactly where they're going to. So when next you want to invest into an estate, please, if you are not buying for land banking, what I mean by land banking is buy, keep it for the future, like 5 years, 10 years. When the price increase, you sell and use the money, go elsewhere, and buy. A lot of clients have been making money from this process, all right, for the past years. All right, so if you are not buying for land banking purpose, maybe if you want to build in next 4 or 5 years or thereabout, please find out from this company before buying into it, so you not buy into it and after sometimes you get stranded waiting for the company to build on it, or waiting for other developers or investors to build right in that estate. So with this video, you'll be able to see the difference between site and service and an estate. All right, so an estate is fully a place, either residential or commercial activities are going to go on. But also take note too that some developers might also from the beginning have intention of building, but because of the location of the property, they might look at it, okay, this area will get developed in next 4 years, in next 5 years. All right, so we just sell land at the moment, and when it gets to that 4 or 5 years, we start building. So in any case, find out from the beginning, okay, depending on what you want to do with your land. Find out from the beginning whether it's site and service or it is an estate. All right, so these are just a few information I have for you regarding the site and service. So in my next video, I'll be talking about the pros and cons of site and service. We're going to discuss in detail, all right, some of the pros, which is the advantage, or the cons, which is the disadvantage of site and service estate. All right, so I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos up to this very point. Thank you so much for always subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always buying properties through me. Even when you have not seen me, not seen the property, you are the best. To have a wonderful day.